Welcome back, guys. So right now, I want to talk about LinkedIn for Business. And LinkedIn for Business is as simple as you just navigate yourself to this for business, and you'll be able to create a business page. So this is for social media managers that want to brand a company's page. So you can use LinkedIn to brand a company's page. So just the same way you open a Facebook page, a business page for Facebook, a business page for Instagram, Twitter, you can do that on LinkedIn as well. So you can open a company page, and this is where you come to create a company's page. You come to for business, and that's LinkedIn for Business. Then you create a company page right here. So I'm going to create a company page, and having to click on that button, it comes here and it says your type of company. These are the types of companies you can create. If your company is an educational institution, you use this, schools and university and all that. If it is a sub page associated with an existing page, you use this. Why? If this is a small, medium and large business, you use this. So I'm just going to create a page. I'm going to create a very simple page, and I'll open company. It says back. Let's get started with a few details about your company, and the name of the company would be, so let's use Billard Tech Academy. I'll open a page called Billard Tech Academy. Okay, so I have something like this, Billard Tech Academy, and the website. There is no website for now, so you can exclude that. So you can say information services, organization size, let's say 2 to 10 employees, and organization type. The organizational type would be, is it public company, is it self-employed, is it government agency, is it not-profit, is it privately held, and let's choose this. And a logo, you can create a logo just by using Canva, just the way we've been doing all this well. You can easily create a logo that way, and that's what I'll do right now. I'll try to create a logo for that. So I'm going to come here and try to create a logo. So I'm going to just type logo right here. Then you can use any of the templates you see right here to create a logo. It's as easy as that. So having to create a logo, I'll just choose one of these, like logo for the Billard Tech Academy, and let's see which of the logo would fit right in. Let's choose one. Let's choose something, and yes. So we have a whole lot of logo. Let me choose something like this. Let me customize this. So I'll be using this as logo, and what I'll do is that I'll take this, I'll customize this. So I'll give this a blue background first. So I want the logo to, I'll say deep blue. This is actually my favorite color. I love deep blue so much. So most of the brands I've created in the past almost always blue kind of logo. So yeah, so deep blue, and this is probably an image. As you can see, is an image. I won't be using an image, of course. I won't be using an image because I'm trying to create my own fresh logo. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to bring elements in. I'm going to just bring a B. Let's see if there's something like a B, and yeah, I love this B. And let's say a T. So this is a BTA, since the idea is all about, so let's say T, and let's say an A. Okay, so let's say an A. So this is B, T, A, and I'll make these white. Of course, I'll make them white. I'll make the O. So this will be white, this will be white, this will be white. So I'll just do Billard Tech. Okay, that will be the first thing, and this will be Academy. So we have something like this for a logo. I can make this bigger actually, and I can make this something like this. Yeah, we have something like this, and I bring that to the middle. I bring it to the middle this way, and we have the BTA. So what I'm going to do is to make this, I'm going to hold all this and make them smaller. Then I'm going to align them properly. I'm going to say center. No, not center. I'm going to say middle, not center. Let's go back. Control Z to undo whatever you're doing. Then I'm going to align to the middle. So yeah, we have it properly aligned, and let's space evenly. I would say space evenly horizontally, then we have it space evenly, and I'm going to just make this smaller, and I'm going to have something like this. So we have something like this, which is a BTA, and we'll call it Billard Tech Academy. And let's see something. Let's see if this makes a whole lot of sense. What do you think about the logo so far? And let me just try to group this. having to group these, we have something like this, and I bring it to the middle, to the very middle. So this is at the very middle, and I'll go with this logo so far. Or let's try to put some other stuff. So let me try to put a rectangle. Let me try to put a rectangle here. And what would rectangle serve as? I'm going to try to make this. I'm going to try to make it bland, and I'm going to give it a border, a corner rounding, and a border width. I'm going to give it a border width of this, and I'm going to give it a better color. I'm going to give it like a white color, and we have the BTA, something like this, and I'm going to just make it something like this. And yes, this will be the logo. This is BTA, and let's see, this is BTA Bilatech Academy, and yeah, so we are going to go with this. This is what our logo would be. This is what our logo will be. I'm going to group this, then I'm going to group that. I'm going to try to bring it to the middle, so we have it at the very middle. And so we have this, and I'm going to just name it BTA logo. BTA logo. So I'm going to have this downloaded. I'll be able to create a logo like that, and I'm going to have that downloaded. I can download it in JPEG, of course, and having to download that, I'll come back to my LinkedIn page I'm trying to create, and I'm going to choose a logo. Then I'm going to come to download to choose the logo I just created. Then we have this for BTA, which is Bilatech Academy, and we have that. And the tagline, I would just come to ChatGPT. I'm going to say firm helping business to succeed. I'm going to say give me a tagline. I'll say give me a tagline for a digital ICT academy named, I'll paste that, Ctrl V, and yeah, with empire features true. Yeah, okay, I want another one. I don't like this. Okay, yes, I don't like any of these. Let's say get a BT. Okay, I can use something like this. I want to create a verb kind of company. I'll say get a BTA to boost your tech credibility. Okay, so we have something like this. We have something like this. Get a BTA to boost your tech credibility. I can make this small letter and make this small letter. Okay, so we have the tagline like that, and I'm going to check that. Then I'm going to create the page. So having to create the page is as easy as that. Creating a page on LinkedIn is as easy as that. As you can see, I've just created a page, and here's the page right here looking out cool. I'm going to talk about how to brand this page in the next lesson. I hope to see you in the next lesson. See you there.